Kim Cookson, and I'm with TrinityToday.ca, and we are in this really cool studio called So Many Things with a very talented, ambitious, entrepreneurial ambassador of love and many other things, Corey Richardson. He is about to go on a tour to promote a movie called Occupy Love, and we want to hear about it. Welcome, Corey.
Thanks, Kim.
Yeah. Tell us what this Occupy Love. I saw it, I love it, but what's the driving force behind all this for you?
Well, Occupy Love really isn't about protesting and down with the government and whatnot. It's really about how we can live our lives differently and more connected to community. And we have been living like profit's the most important thing. And Occupy Love says that relationships are what's most important, and our life-giving force comes from nature, and we need to respect that. We need to love nature, and not live as though it's infinite, and that it's just you can put a dollar sign on anything. So this is really about love. The movement is about love and how we can live more connected to one another and more purposeful lives. So it doesn't talk about really a lot about the president or the prime minister and whatnot. It's saying that what we really need to do is get organized and be working more horizontally instead of a hierarchical organization. We need to work laterally, and so it's about ideas, not egos.
And you're taking us on the road. You're leaving today.
Yes.
And today
in an hour.
In an hour. So. Where we tell the general public where
So tonight we're going to be in Moncton, and that's at the Lotus Co-op Marketplace. And then on Sunday we're going to be at King's College, and then Dalhousie the following day, and then back here, and then we're going to be in... Back
here meaning St. John?
Yeah, back in St. John. But actually I should say the following showing would be in... NBCC in Fredericton, so we have 2 showings there, and then, well, actually, Nirvana would be first. That would be Sunday, the 21st, I believe. Sunday the 21st at Nirvana, which is a yoga studio in Fredericton, and then the following day we have 2 shows at NBCC in Fredericton at 4:30 for the students, and then 7 o'clock for everyone else, for the public, and then the next day we're going to be at NBCC in St. Andrews, and then at the arena in St. Andrews, and then we'll be back here the next day to do a showing. The final showing will be here at Open Circle Community Arts, which is 154 Union Street, in St. John, and at 7 o'clock will be on the 24th will be the final show. Well,
it's worth seeing again. I did see it, and it was exceptional. What I would like you to express is what motivated this great, talented producer to get this all together. I mean, he was live. It didn't just all of a sudden happen. I mean, he was doing the live footage, and then he created this script. Or was it he had this idea, and he knew that this would be perfect to launch his idea?
Yeah.
Like kind of chicken and the egg. How did that...
Well, Valko Ripper, this isn't his first documentary film. So he's been following revolutions around the world for many years. And you can, search Occupy Love, and Fierce Light Films is his... is his company. So if you look up on YouTube Fierce Light Films, you'll see a whole listing of free movies that you can watch, or shorts that talk about why love is the movement.
Right. Is there a connection between Occupy Wall Street and Occupy Love?
Well, Valko Ripper was at Occupy Wall Street when it started to go down, and continued to follow that. And so Occupy Wall Street is was, because it's no longer, it got crushed, but it really was a different kind of social movement where people were organizing themselves in the park, really feeding one another freely, organizing into groups, and getting done the things that needed to get done, creating their own media. They had a library. So it was an example of a little community right there. And you know, people said, well, you know, their demands aren't clear and this sort of thing. But it was an example of a social movement. So I mean, we need to really, I think, understand what is happening in the way of how the financial system works or isn't working, and really educate ourselves, because a lot of government is focused on business as usual, keeping people in the financial system as opposed to true freedom. If the government really wanted us to be free, then they would encourage us to plant gardens, and they're not. So, you know, how can we look after one another and gain more freedom is really, you know, what the movement is about.
Well, I don't want to tip my hat on the movie, but I loved it. I thought the message in Occupy Love was wonderful. So let's repeat the dates. Today is Thursday, April 11th. You're heading off to Moncton.
True, at 7 o'clock. So 7 o'clock tonight, we'll be at the Lotus Collective. On Sunday,
14th.
The 14th, we'll be in in Halifax at King's College, and that's 3 o'clock. And then 7 o'clock at Dalhousie on Monday, and then on the 21st, it's
next weekend, weekend following.
So the following Sunday, we'll be at in Fredericton at Nirvana, and that's at 4:30. And then the next day we'll be at NBCC, 4:30 for the students, 7 o'clock for the public. Then the following day, 4:30 for the students, 7 o'clock for the public.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Corey. We wish you all the best. I know we thoroughly enjoyed it, and I think the message and your passion and your commitment is going to make this movement happen. I have a good feeling about that. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Kim Cookson with TrinityToday.ca.